and welcome back to Inner Health Journey. If you're new around here, my name is Cami. Today I thought I'd bring you along as I've made some bean and sausage soup for my family. This is one of our favorite fall soups, and so I thought I would bring you along as I made it for my family. So to begin with this recipe, we're just gonna cut up some onions. My husband first had this soup at a potluck at work, and he came home and we recreated the recipe. And we just enjoy this combination. Today I'm going to throw in some extra stuff that I normally don't put in it, but I thought I'd give it a try. We'll get these onions in a bowl, and then we'll work on our next ingredient. So I have these uncured Polish pork kielbasa, and this is what we'll be using. I'm going to just get these opened and slice these up. So what we're going to do is fry the sausage and the onions in a pan before we put them into the soup. And I am thinking that the 3 of those should be enough. So now that I got the sausages cut up, I'm going to go ahead over to the stove and start preheating my cast iron skillet. So to this pan, I'm going to put in about a 1/4 cup of butter. I'm going to add the onions. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. I'm going to also add some farm dust. Okay, at this point we're going to go ahead and add the sausage. And we will just get this fried up. Okay, we've got the sausage and the onions all cooked up, so now what I'm going to do is put this in our crock pot. Okay, to that I'm going to add my beef bone broth. I'm adding 2 quarts, so that's about 8 cups. I'm also going to add some kale to this. Now this is the new ingredient that I'm adding. My husband dislikes kale, but I'm just going to try to add some more nutrition into this meal. These are my homegrown green beans, so we're going to add this. In here, just breaking them up a little bit, get them in there. I'm going to turn this on high. I'm also going to add some cannelli cannelli beans. These are the beans I'm adding. I'm also going to add nettle. I'm also adding some curry powder, just a little bit. This is for the turmeric. Okay, I'm going to put the lid on and let this cook on high for a few hours. Towards the end, I'm going to be adding another ingredient, and I'll bring you back when I do that. Okay, so while the soup is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and prep some ham salad for this week's lunches for my kids. And I thought I'd bring you along as I did that as well. So this is 1.5 pounds of pre-sliced ham. There's a little extra, I think it's 1.8. I'm just going to save some of that out. But what I'm going to do is put it into our food processor and get it finely chopped up. So previously I've never had ham salad. I made this, I'm going to say about a month ago, because I needed to use up a ham that I had. And I tried this recipe and I enjoyed it very much. I thought it was very good. And the older it got, the longer it sat in the refrigerator, the better it tasted. You can see that that's how finely chopped up I want it. It also calls for 2 teaspoons of finely chopped onion, so I'm just going to put a bunch of onion into our food processor. Add a little more ham as well. It calls for 1 hard boiled egg, so I'm going to add that to it. And 1 stalk of celery. All I have is freeze-dried celery, so I rehydrated some of that to put in there. It calls for 2 teaspoons of relish, and I'm just going to put one of my fermented pickles in there. And we'll just get this all blended up. And we'll dump that into our bowl as well. I'm just going to mix that all together. So now the recipe calls for 3/4 cup mayonnaise. A tablespoon of mustard. We'll give this a stir. Get this all mixed together. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, not too much, and pepper. Now I'm just going to give this a taste. That's good. We like to eat this on crackers, but I'm going to package this up, get it in the fridge, and let it sit and let all the flavors meld together. I'm going to pre-packaged some up into some little containers so they're grab and goes. Now the kitchen is a mess and I will work on getting this all cleaned up. Okay, the soup's been cooking for several hours. Now what I'm going to do is take some of these canned potatoes, rinse these off, and I'm going to add those to the soup as well. I'm just going to go ahead and mix those in. Actually, I think I'm going to add a second can of potatoes. And the second jar of potatoes, okay. Okay, friends, that is the bean and sausage soup. It's good. It is a bowl of comfort for me. If you guys try this recipe, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of it. If you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. And if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.